My name is Athena, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about some of the books that I read in February. I may actually split this wrap up into like multiple videos, but I'm not quite sure yet because it depends how long I'm going to be talking about each book. So if you're watching this and the thumbnail has got like a part 1 or something in it, then you know that I split it up. It is not quite the end of February yet as I'm filming this. So if I finish something before the end of February, I will film a clip of that later and then add it to this video or videos. While I am tired at the moment now, this is a time to film, and next video it isn't for reasons, so yeah. So February was a bit of a weird reading month for me. If you've watched my January videos, you know that January was also a bit of an unusual reading month for me. And February is too, because I read a lot of non-fiction this month. So about half the books I read in February are non-fiction, which is unusual for me. Usually I read some non-fiction, but not like half of my reading. And they're mostly also information non-fiction books and not memoirs. But it's just what I've been in the mood for. I've been reading more than one book at once as well. First off, I am still reading The Wheel of Time Companion. I started to read this in December? I think it was December. I am now here at the moment so this is an A to Z, and I am at the in the O section. If you've watched videos from December or January, you may have seen this book before. Reading it from A to Z is probably not really how you meant to read it. The recent TV show inspired me to pick this up. And when I say recent, I think the TV show started to air in November. Did I pick this up in November? Was it December? I'm not sure, but well, you'll hear more about this when I eventually finish it. But it's interesting. But I do have to be in a certain mood for it. Yeah, so I'm reading that alongside other books. Although that is my only read as I'm filming this at the moment. But anyway. In February I also played some video games. I played Dyson Sphere Program. I played some Factorio. I played some Cookie Clicker. And I watched most of, I think, Violet Evergarden. We watched the newest season, season 4 of Disenchantment. And we are watching the woman in the house across the street from the girl in the window, which we are partway through at the moment. I just thought I'd include those things in case anyone likes to know what I'm watching and playing. But let me know if you just want to know about the books as well. As regards to Violet Evergarden, we have at the moment not yet seen the long movie. That is like the last thing you should watch because it's long and I struggle with that. So, but I do hope to be able to see it. Okay, now we'll get onto the books. So the first book I finished in February is Lemon Meringue Pie Murder by Joanne Fluke. This is book 4 in the Swensen series. I read this book together with my friend Sarah. We've been reading a book each month. They're rereads for her, but they're new to me reads. This is a cozy mystery series featuring a main character named Hannah, who owns a shop called The Cookie Jar. She bakes and sells cookies. And in this book, another murder. And yeah, this was another good murder mystery. Yeah, I don't feel like I can say that much specific about each book in this series. They're all standalone cases, but there is an overarching story with all the characters and such. So I would recommend reading them in order for sure. And yeah, I guess I'll refer you to earlier videos in which I talked about this series. Also, it's like a long time now since I read this, so because I read this at the beginning of the month, so it's been a few weeks. My memories are stiff, but yeah, I really liked this. The only thing was that this one, now that I'm thinking about it, this one had an element of a small element of fat phobia in it, which this series, well, these early volumes at least, were written in the early 2000s, so that makes a bit more sense. That part of it I found a bit harder to read, but yeah, other than that, I'm really liking this series. Yeah. Then the next book is Unicorn of Many Hats by Dana Simpson. This is book 7 in the Phoebe and the Unicorn series. If you've been watching my channel for a while, I've been reading a book in this series every once in a while. This is a, well, I'd say for older children, like a comic. Here's the back. And yeah, this was another fun installment in the series. It's not one story in this book, it's little panels. Book 6 was the only one that had like one long story, and the rest of them are all like smaller panels, although there is an overarching story. It's funny, I enjoyed it, yeah. Then the next book I picked up and finished is Mijn Familie is bende by Dolf Verroen with illustrations by Auke Herrema, alongside the non-fiction books that I was reading, which will come up, although maybe in like part 2, but yeah. I actually mentioned those non-fiction books in, I want to say part 3 of my January videos, so some of them pretty look familiar to you if you've seen those videos. But yeah, so I felt like reading something Dutch and lighter alongside those. This is a contemporary fiction children's book. This is, how old is this? 2008. Dolf Verroen is an author that I read some books from when I was a child. Actually, one of my favorite books as a child was, I can't remember the title now, but it was a book about a girl and her cat. The titles escape me at the moment, but I think I've showed it before a couple of years ago on my channel. But anyway, I hadn't read anything from him in quite some time, other than like probably rereading the Girl Cat book at some point, but not anything new to me. Yeah, anyway, I picked this up at a library sale some time ago. This is about Jessie and her parents live from things they steal. It's kind of comical. It's got illustrations. Here's an example. Sometimes they're a bit smaller. Yeah, this was a nice read. The synopsis on the back goes into a little bit further into the book, so I don't want to say all of that. But her parents want Jessie to steal as well. But Jessie is just making a new friend. Yeah, it was nice. Thank you very much for watching part 1 of this video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will watch part 2 and 3 when they're. Bye!